Hey y'all, welcome to my kitchen and welcome back to another episode of A Gardener's Journey Homestead. I am Barbara. Thank you so much for stopping by today. And so today I'm in my kitchen doing my Azure Standard haul. It's been a few months since I did a haul and since I ordered. I'm kind of in this season where I'm doing it quarterly and not monthly. And what prompted me to do an order this time is because it's fall, we're about to head into winter soon. And so I wanted to kind of get some staples and make sure that I had those on hand because y'all know in the wintertime, it can get a little crazy with the weather, you know, storms, stuff stuff out of the, off the shelves, off the store at the drop of a hat. And I wanna make sure that anything that I use on a regular basis or staples, I wanted to make sure that I have it ready to go in my pantry shelf. Also, I think this is a good time to talk about that in general, is making sure that you stock up on all your stuff now. Again, before the weather gets bad, before deliveries get delayed, before there's storms. Now, I'm in zone 7A, I'm in the state of Tennessee. We have pretty mild winters, so we don't have tons of snow and things like that. But when we do have snow, it shuts the city down because we're not used to it, right? And last year we had record-breaking temperatures. It got down to like 0, 1, 2. We don't typically have that. Like that is very abnormal, but it did. It was quite the ordeal. I remember we didn't even have water for like a week because our pipes busted. So anywho, that's what prompted me to do the order. So I tried to get a whole lot of just staples and just thinking about what I would need for the fall and winter. Now, some of my stuff didn't ship, and that's kind of, you know, now that Azure Standard is like the big thing, a lot of times, you know, it may take you a couple of months to get your stuff. So that's another reason to kind of go ahead and start thinking about what you need. So if you're brand new to Azure Standard, let me kind of just quickly explain what it is. The best way I try to describe it is like an online food bulk co-op, right? So think about co-ops that have like grains, vegetables, all that stuff that you can buy in bulk. And the way it works is go to the link down here in my description. You can click on it. You can put in your zip code and see where they have what they call a drop in your area. So they deliver once a month to a place, a local place called The Drop, and you and everybody else that's in your community, close by, neighboring towns, come and pick up their order. It comes in on an 18-wheeler. Basically, you go get your order for the month and off you go. So you can save because you're not paying probably the true price of delivery because it's on there. Now you are paying some shipping costs, but it's not as much as it would be if you were just ordering all this stuff by yourself. So it's that, but then also you get the opportunity to buy in bulk, and they have tons and tons of organic products, and they also have tons and tons of just stuff, y'all. It comes, and I'm sure there's a catalog in here, but when you go on the website, you'll see they sell everything: vegetables, produce, fruit, canned stuff, grains, beans, oats, things for the garden, medicine, health and beauty, you name it, they have it. So let's go ahead and go into our order and see what we got. I'm not gonna pick this up, but this is a 25-pound bag of rolled quick oats. We go through a lot of oatmeal around here. It's one of my favorite things for breakfast, especially in the cold months, right? A nice warm bowl of oatmeal with some toast on a chilly morning with the fire going, like that's just like awesome. And so I never ever want to run out of oatmeal. So I bought a 25-pound bag. I wanted to get the 50-pound, but it was out of stock. I guess I could have got 2 25 pounds. Didn't think about that. But that's a 25-pound bag of oats. I don't remember the exact price, but I want to say it was like $25, somewhere along in there. So again, you're getting it at a very good price, and you're able to get it in bulk, okay? So the next thing I got was something that I've never bought before, and these are diced tomatoes, right? So this is the Jovial brand. Jovial, they make really good flour, like einkorn flour, if you like that, which is non-hybridized wheat. And Jovial also makes pasta, but I've never tried their tomatoes. So I wanted to have these diced tomatoes because with my tomatoes that I grew this season, I did not do diced tomatoes. I don't know if you can do them from frozen. I wouldn't imagine that you can. I think I would have had to have done them fresh. So I wasn't able to do that. I kind of just didn't have the time. I was barely enough to just harvest the tomatoes and get them washed and in the freezer, and we'll preserve those later on this fall and make sauce and all that kind of good stuff. But I bought, this is a 6-pack of diced tomatoes. It's in glass jars, which I like. So they do a lot of things in glass and not plastic. And so if that's really important to you, then you'll also love that as well. But let me see how many ounces this is. Let's see. 16, I think it says 16 ounces. Ooh, my eyes. So there's 16 ounces. And so if I want to make like a batch of chili or something like that, I can feel really, really good that I have some diced tomatoes on the shelf. The next thing I bought was some Gamma lids. It came in a 3-pack. And this is just to go on top of my 5-gallon buckets. Now, when you buy the buckets at the store, they do have some lids that, do they come with them? No, they don't come with them, but they're usually like right there that goes on the lid. I don't like those. I like these Gamma lids because it's easier to get in and out of my buckets. Now, these are more expensive, right? So I started off with the lids that traditionally come with the 5-gallon bucket, but to get it off, you have to like literally pry it off, right? You got to use a mallet. You got to put a lot of pressure on it. And I could never open it without my husband. So y'all know, I love my husband. He helps me out a ton, but I'm more of the independent. Like when I need something, I want it right then. When I'm trying to get a task done, I'm not trying to wait until he gets home 2 or 3 days. And so wherever I can just take the leap and just get something that's more efficient and easier for me, even though it may cost me more money, I'm all about that life, okay? But again, if that's not your thing, you do you, right? But I will tell you, these are more expensive, but I never have to get anybody help me to open up my buckets, right? So it has like a little turn thing. You just literally turn it on, and turn it off to get into the buckets. But these are called Gamma lids. So I got those. Next, this is a new product that I wanted to try. I've tried this product, but never from Azure Standard. So these are Parchment baking sheets. I use these a ton, right? So again, this is more of a convenience item. And what I mean by that is you can buy parchment paper from Walmart or whatever that comes on the roll like aluminum foil. And I have that in my pantry. What happens is you have to tear a piece. It's longer than the pan. It's not the exact dimensions of the pan. It curls up. It does all the things, right? Is it a cheaper option? Yes. Does it work? Yes. But this right here is what we just call convenience. It is cut the size of a normal, these are 24 pre-cut sheets. And these are compostable, certified unbleached, totally chlorine free. I just wanted to try them. Now, I normally get these from Amazon. I will probably still get them from Amazon because I think my packet that I get is like 100. But I wanted to try these, and I think they were on sale. So let me open it up and let you see what it looks like. If you've never used these though before, it's a game changer. It's a game changer because you just pull out one and it's pre-cut. Just like that. I love these things. I use them all the time. So it's a standard size of a baking sheet. And so when I'm making something, whether it's cookies or biscuits or something that I don't want to get the pan dirty or if it's going to stick or caramelize, you can just put this on your baking sheet, put your food product on there, and then when it's done, throw this away and your pan is still clean. So again, do you have to have it? You don't. It's a convenience item, and it's a convenience item that I love. So Parchment baking sheets, pre-cut, and there's 24 in a package. And you best believe I'm gonna save this. I can't get it back in the thing, but it will not go to waste. It will be used on the next time that I need them. So I'll just put that right there. Okay, so the next thing I got was, this is also new. So I got quite a few new things. It's some semolina flour, and this is a 5-pound bag, and it's organic. So I got this because I want to try my hand at making my own pasta. And a friend of mine makes her own pasta, and she told me that she just uses semolina flour. So I've never seen semolina flour. I've never made my own pasta, but it's on my list to try. So I wanted to go ahead and get that and have it for a day for when I'm ready to do that. Okay, so next, let's see what else we have. Okay, we got some active dry yeast. This is 1 pound. Now, y'all know I do a lot of sourdough. I have yet to conquer yeast bread. I don't know what it is, but it's been hard for me to get it. But I'm gonna keep trying because that's another skill that I can have in my tool belt if I can just ever get it. So I bought this to be, so that I'll have it on hand in more of a bulk than instead of buying those little packets from the store that's like $2 or $3. I'll have this on hand to try my hand as I'm doing some recipe testing with bread and rolls. And I think it came in a bigger one as well. But if you're a good bread baker, maker, yeast style, y'all give me some tips. Give me some tips. Okay, what else I got in here? Okay. This is also new. I've never ordered this before. So this is ginger. This is a 1 pound yellow ginger organic. So for those who've been watching me, y'all know I don't like ginger. I don't like the bite of ginger, but I know that ginger is really, really, really good for you. But I have a special project that I'm working on that requires ginger. And so I had to get it. So I'm just gonna suck it up, buttercup, and we're gonna use this ginger in one of the things that I'm going to be making in the next week or so. So that's why I got that, because I need it for a recipe that I'm working on. Okay. Then I got some onions because y'all, I grew a lot of onions. I think I grew 100 onions and I am down to my last 6 to 10 onions. Probably six. So I bought, this is a 3 pound yellow organic onions. Do y'all see how big these are? So big. So big. I have ordered onions from Azure Standard tons of times. Tons. And they always look like this. They always are a big, huge size. They're always great quality. Because you have to think about, you may be sketchy about, you buy produce and it's coming from, I think they're like in the Midwest or something. And it's traveling for days on the truck. I've never had an issue. I have had friends who say that if you have an issue, call customer service. They're more than kind to like refund you your money or something like that. So I've never had an issue. But look how big these onions are and how beautiful. That's how they always are every single time I order them. Okay, I'm running out of space here. Let's see. Okay, what else is in the box? Okay, so this is onion powder, 1 pound of onion powder. I'm gonna use this just to kind of have as a backup in my pantry. Again, I also wanted to order like bulk garlic powder. They were out of stock, so I'll try that again. I'll probably do one more order, not next month, but probably December. Hopefully I'm not pushing it, and that'll hopefully take me through the spring. So I'm gonna try to do another big order in December and get the rest of the stuff that maybe I'm missing. But I love their seasonings. They have taco seasoning, Italian seasoning. And for this, I'll either just keep it in my backup and have it, or when I run out of onion powder, I'll just pour it in the canister that I have, because I'd rather use it like that than using it, you know, from the bag. So that's just backup. Because one of the things you don't want to run out of, you know, onion powder, garlic powder, things like that. And maybe, you know, I was been thinking about making sure I have my shelves and stuff stocked for the, I mean, I try to have them stocked all the time, but especially for the fall, for the winter time. So maybe I'll do a video on that, because I got some thoughts around that. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I ordered some more salt. This is Redmond's real salt. And I think it's time for me to just kind of level up and just go ahead and get a big thing of it instead of buying these small ones. But I was trying it out to see if I like it. And I bought this this is probably my 3rd time, and I like it. I really do. It's made in the U.S. It has an amazing taste. So it's kosher sea salt. It's really, really good and a healthier version than just buying like iodized, you know, salt. Next, I got some teas. So I was thinking again, this is the time of the year that you start to get sick, sniffles, and things like that. So I stocked up on some teas. So I got some throat coat. So y'all, they sell that too. It was just convenient since I was already there shopping. I mean, can you get this at Walmart? You can, but it was just convenient for me. I was already there. So throat coat, I got that. I have some organic, and this is organic as well. I got some organic chamomile and lavender. I thought that would be nice. Again, on a chilly evening, and I want to kind of rest, relax, calm down, prepare for bed. I thought that would be nice. And I bet it tastes good too. I'm not a big tea person, but I'm trying to be. Like, I want to be a tea person, but I'm not. What else? Oh, Echinacea Plus. So this has elderberry in it. I had never seen one with elderberry. So I thought this would be good to have on the shelf as well. Some Echinacea Plus, elderberry. And again, all of these are organic. So we're stocked up on our teas for the winter. So I thought that was good. What else I got in my box? Okay. I got some more of these because I thought I had like 3 or 4 and I can only find one. And I love these for when I can. It's the magnetic lid one. It's what you pick up your lids with. They got this too, y'all. They got canning jars. They got canning lids. They got everything. So these were like, I don't know, $1.50 or something like that. So I picked up 2 of those to add to my collection. Then this is something new. I got some evaporated coconut milk. And so I thought that would be good to have on hand as a replacement for regular evaporated milk. I don't do milk products at all. So I thought this would be a good option to have. And I got 3 of those. And I think these were on sale. I think that's why I got 3. Or maybe they came in 3. So evaporated coconut milk. And I've used this before and it works out really, really great. Just like regular evaporated milk. Okay. Then I got some honey. I love this stuff. Berry wildflower honey. It is raw. It comes in a glass jar. And I got 2 of these of the same kind. This is how many ounces? This is 3 pounds. So I use this in my bread baking, as well as for other recipes and stuff. I'm not a big honey person. Like, I don't just sit and eat honey and like the taste of honey. This stuff is so good. I've done a video before where I opened it up and tasted it on camera. It's something good. It is something good. So, y'all, that's my order. That is my order this month. I feel like I got a ton of stuff, and I had even more, but they were out of stock. So I'll try to go back in and put that stuff in for the next time that I order. And hopefully that order in December will kind of round me out and get me squared away for the winter. But I love, love, love seeing other people's Azure Standard haul. So I always try to share mine, especially when it's one of substance. You know, sometimes it, it can be small. I may not share those, but I always try to share one of substance. And so I think today, this was a good one. I got some new stuff that I haven't tried before. And I got some stuff like just prepping for the cold season. So let me know if you shop at Azure Standard. And if you do, pop down one of your favorite things so I can add to my list. Let me know something that I need to try that maybe I haven't tried. And then you can also, I have a playlist for Azure Standard hauls. If you want to see some of my other hauls and what I've bought before and some of my favorites, I would encourage you to go and do that as well. But if you do buy Azure Standard, let me know what you get. And if you've never tried Azure Standard, go to the link down below. Click my link. I am an affiliate for Azure Standard, but I'm not just saying this just because I get a kickback. I'm saying it because I really love the products and I believe in them. So definitely click the link in my bio, use my link, go check out and see if they're in your area, how close they are to you. I'm blessed because my drop is only 20 minutes from my house. I know that some people have to drive much further than that, but it is definitely worth trying if you never have. And it's a great way to get some stuff in bulk that's organic and that is healthy and all the options that you need. So definitely try them out. I hope that you guys enjoyed my haul. I can't wait to see your comments about what you normally do. And remember, y'all, gardening is a journey. This is part of the journey. Some stuff that we can't grow, we have to buy, and sometimes we have to supplement. But whatever we do, let's remember to grow together. Can't wait to see you next time. Bye for now.